Attempts and unidentified life forms who are approaching a Shi'ar imperial warship. Identify yourself. This is Gladiator, of the leader of the Imperial Guard. I am accompanied by Crimson Scarab. Crimson Scarab. Identities return. You may enter. Welcome back, Gladiator. 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 Red Scarab. How dare you return to me and Deathbird empty-handed? Where is our treasure? Where is the Emcron crystal? We humbly ask for your forgiveness, our Emperor. Know that the prisoner was in our custody, but we were attacked by native forces that aid the ones that Red Scarab here as the X-Men. So you mean tell me that these X-Men were able to defeat my most powerful warrior? No, sir. The X-Men were no match for my power. However, they were aided by a very powerful force. Perhaps another member of their team, but this mutant possessed powers that rival my own, powers that are related to the legend of the guardian of the Emcron crystal, the Phoenix. The Phoenix is only a legend, a myth that was told by our ancestors. I assure you, this myth is very real, my princess. My princess. Her powers were unmatched. It is true. It is true, my lieges. I witnessed firsthand how Guardian failed to defeat this Phoenix force firsthand. With only proof that he is not as strong as you claim. Perhaps you should reconsider who you should lead the Imperial elite, the Imperial elite guards. Silence, Red Scarab! How dare you speak so boldly to me when you too have failed once again to try the Emcron crystal. Emcron crystal, sir, Your Majesty. We have completed another scan of the surrounding planets. We have detected the Emcron crystal's energy signature. It is located on the planet's moon. Then send Theosphere at once. Yes, my lord. Hallelujah. What in the galaxy? Stand down, my friends. These are the allies that I have told that these are the reinforcements I have told you about, the X-Men, and Princess Diana. We are pleased that you have returned, but how did you get here so fast? And who? However, a long story that you don't have time to explain. Explain. Where is the Emcron crystal? It is here. Yes, it is. Hello, my old friend. We have come. The Phoenix Force has come to protect you. Sir, I hate to enter this weird family reunion, but it appears that we have company. Yes, this human, everything's correct. We are saying that your brother's warship is closing in on our position. How surprised? We must leave at once. What is the problem? Repairs? I'm afraid not. I'm afraid we weren't able to fix it. We're sending ducks, princess. Then it looks like we have another fight on our hands. Uh, really, Owen, you're already looking to fight that guardian guy again? We barely didn't even slow him down when we fought him. If it wasn't for Gene's new power, we would be goners. Indeed, do not worry, my friends. I shall use my power to give new life to this ship and take us as far away from the Ken as possible. Ha 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 ha! Gene, incredible. Warning, unknown energy. What in the world? What is this power? Look, my Emperor. It's exactly what I told you. The Phoenix has returned. Incredible. So the legend of the Guardian of the Young is real. And amazing. Ka. What has happened? Where did that ship go? Sorry, my lord. But that apparently whatever that power, that energy source was, it carried the sherry on the other side of a galaxy. It could be miles away by now. Blast! We were so. Why are you all doing standing around logging? Track them down immediately. We can't, sir. That weird energy kept us from getting a lock on them. They could be anywhere in the universe by now. Gene, are you alright? I'm fine. I'm fine. Although my body is keeping the Phoenix Force power intact, I'm afraid my body isn't fully used to this power yet. I'm afraid I need a minute to recover for my body to recover before I can do that again. Here, let me help you. Help you. Quartus report. Incredible. Not only did that Earthling take us as far away from the Ken as possible, preventing him from tracking us, she also fixed our ship. It's now fully operational. The power of the Phoenix really is something to behold. Indeed, when it appears that our problems are solved. So now what? Now we must find a new place to hide as we plan our next move. A good plan, but we can't hide from your crazy brother forever, princess. Eventually, we have to make a stand. You're right, Forge. We do need to make a stand. Once your friend Jean, his body recovers, and we find a new planet to keep the Empire safe, perhaps Jean and the Power of Phoenix can take us to my brother, where we can end this battle once and for all. Yes, I can, my princess. But like I said, it will take some time before I can this body can fully recover. Your body, this body, Jean. You're not. The ones I don't know making sense. I'm sorry, it's like thought. It's the Phoenix inside me. It's altering me to. I feel like it's changing me, but I don't know to what extent. I'm not sure. Look, Jean, whatever. Look, I want you to know, Jean. I'm scared. Look, Jean. I want you to know no matter what's happening to you right now. You'll always be the same Jean I met all these years ago, and I'll always be there for you by your side, no matter what. Thanks, God. That means a lot. Of course, and it's the truth. I mean that truth. I do. I mean it too. Thank you, Scott. That means a lot. It means a lot. That means a lot. Sir, I'm afraid, Princess, I'm afraid we're not outdoing it. We're taking another ship closing in our position. Another ship, is it one of, is it a Shi'ar? No, it's a pirate ship. And I finally asked, evasive maneuvers, Corvus. Yes, my princess. Who's attacking us? Could be someone that works for the Ken. No, it's not. I can sense the ones that are fighting that ship. That ones that are attacking us are a group of marauders that call themselves the Starjammers. What? Like me, they too resist my brother's mad rule. Then why are they attacking us? I'm not sure. Sir, Princess, receiving a communication. Hello, Princess Lyandra. Corsair, what is the meaning of this? Why are you attacking us? Because you have something I want. I am here for the M-Cron crystal. If you agree to hand it over to me peacefully, then then we will call off our attack. You know I can't do that, Corsair. M-Cron crystal. I'm the only one that does the knowledge needed to keep the out of the hands of my brother. I'm sorry that you feel that way, then you'll leave me no choice. Fire the concussion beam. Yes, yes, Captain. My word, oh man, what hit us? Lockjaw, okay, guys, think, calm you. It's okay, Kitty. Lockjaw, it's just stunned, and so is the princess and her troops. They're out cold. What's that? I don't know. But perhaps that blast, whatever that blast was, only affects the Landra's people, or anyone, or any life form that shares their physiology, like perhaps Lockhead here. Whatever that. Well, I'm afraid we have more bad news. That blast also knocked out the systems again. It appears that we're as Will Robinson would put, we are lost in space. We are. That's good to know. And it appears they're being boarded. Alright, X-Men, get ready. Corsair. Alright, boys, we have, you have yours. Alright, get the crystal at all costs. Yes, sir. Take him down. Dude. Clever acrobat, aren't you? Hey, Kitty, I hope you're not afraid of cold water. Man, she is great about it. I got her. Man, you're alright, Grandpa. You better tell, or else we're gonna have to get. You're quite the reckless one, aren't you, son? Reminds me of my own boy. Sounds like a guy I'd like to meet. You should. He's really. Oh, sir. Alex. Look, we don't want it. We just want them. We can't have it. Well, whatever you think. Listen, pirate. Whatever you think you might get out of selling out of you know about that. You're not falling into the wrong hands. What do you think I'm doing here? Sir, tell your boys and never. Alright then. Alright, Alex, let's teach this part of what happens when you mess with the X-Men. With pleasure, bro. Scott, Alex, no! Wait. Cyclops, activate. Reactivate the concussion ray. Readjust it so it'll affect Earthlings. But Captain, just do it. Corsair. Captain. Like, why would you activate it? You knew that would also affect our captain. It was under his orders. Look, we still have a job to do. Grab your crystal now. Right. Get it. Jones. On it. We have the crystal. Now let's get out of here. I got you, Captain. No, wait. Bring them as well. But why? Please bring them also. We can use them. All right, I have them. Man, what hit us? Feels like we got hit by a 100 bolts of electricity. Agreed. Now I feel like now I know how my opponents feel when I hit them. My enemies when I hit them with lightning. Oh dear! It appears that the were able to bring off the M-Quang crystal. Not only that, they also captured Scott and Alex. But why would they want? What would they want? What would pirates want with our friends? Good question, Forge. But I want to know, Gene, why did you stop Scott and Alex from nailing that guy before he ordered his crew to stun us? What's the big idea? I'm sorry, Logan. I can't tell you that he's Scott and Alex's brother. Not in Alex's Scott and Alex's father. Well, sir, Corsair, are you alright, Captain? I'm fine. My apologies, but perhaps I should have. I never should use it to full to full bar. No, you did. You followed my orders perfectly. You did only what I ordered you to. You did well. Now tell me, how did we fare? Very well, Captain. We were able to retrieve the M-Crown crystal. Excellent. And what about the two Earthlings I asked you to catch? They're here also. We put them in lockup. In the brig. Brig. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Now for the next phase of my plan, make contact with the Ken. Set a channel. And as you wish, Captain. Is something wrong, Kalista? Is this plan of yours, Corsair? Are you sure it is wise that it was a wise decision to take them away from Princess Lilandra? And we both know that she wishes to stop her mad brother's plan of ruining the universe just as much as we do. Indeed, do you think it would have been wiser to form an alliance with her? If we did that, you and I both know that she would never go along with my plan. Besides, remember, my plans on playing a stop to the Kens are way different from us. You and I both know that she would never go along with my plan. My plan. Yes, my plan. And these two Earthlings that we captured also, are they part of this plan of yours? Not at the beginning, but they are now. The way I saw them and their powers, they're just what we need to make sure that my plan is a success. Guard them and make sure you take care and give them what they need. Make sure give them anything that they need. I have business to take care of. Pathetic, worthless. Worthless. Fools, you call yourselves our most trusted soldiers. How you expect to fool? How fools you call yourselves our most trusted warriors? How can you expect to serve a shared empire if you can't even bring us this one crystal and capture this one meddlesome brat? Forgive us, your highness. We have our forces are still searching every corner of the universe. Of course, Guardian is correct. After all, the universe is a big place. It will take time. We put the M-Crown crystal. M-Crown crystal. Perhaps that's the thing. So that's what we are receiving unknown communication. on occasion. Really, who dares to try and talk to me now at this hour? That would be me, Ken. Long time no see. Corsair, how dare you pollute my communications holographic rays with your presence, pirate scum, pirate rebel, treacherous brat. I am glad that you all still remember me. I'm not here. But I'm not here to go. I'm actually here to help offer you a deal. To offer you a deal. Why would I stoop to of talking to a pirate filth like yourself? Because I have something you want. The Emkron crystal. How did he? Never mind, sister. Name your price, pirate. Oh, I'm not. Well, if you're so generous. Well, if you're being so generous, I'm not one to be greedy. I'm not one to be greedy. That's why I'm not one to be greedy. That's why I'm only asking. That's why I only ask in exchange for. I'm asking. My price is only half of the imperial royal fortune. Well, how dare you ask us to pay you half of our imperial fortune? I agree, my lord. He insults you and your sister. Enough. You have you have a deal. I humbly I'm in the name on behalf of our god of the sheer imperial gods and my fam. I decree I make on my family name a solemn imperial promise to give you what you want in exchange for the Emperor crystal. I knew we can make a deal, and as a token of my appreciation, I'll even include two Earthlings that I've also captured in my retrieved crystal. I believe you may have your associates ran into two of these individuals. Although I believe you call them X-Men. Although it appears that your force, your so-called loyal servants, I was able to see where you failed. Very well, so we will give you the coordinates to our locate. We'll give you the coordinates to a rendezvous spot at once. Well, I look forward to our meeting, Corsair. Guardian. As soon Guardian, I want you to gather the Imperial elite guards. Tell them to be ready to eliminate Corsair and his prisoners as soon as the Emkron crystal is in my possession. But my lord, you made a sacred promise that you would give him what he wants in exchange for the crystal. Guard, I always say that to make sure that he would actually give me what we want. Remember who you serve, Gladiator. Give me eliminate Corsair and his allies, so I can have them brilliant as always, brother. Will there be enemy and then I knew it was wise to help make you the new emperor of our empire. Of course, dear sister. Of course, dear. I'm always. Now do as you wish, my lord. Imperial guards, assemble. But it is time to. The time has come to once again, our emperor's honor as by asking for our assistance, and our emperor's orders are simple. Once a pirate Corsair arrives on board a ship with the Emperor, so our orders are to eliminate Corsair and his allies and prisoners with extreme prejudice, and recover the Emperor at all costs. Do you only say, sir? Yes, sir. Very well then. Hello, and my head. I, Alex, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. So I do have a splitting headache. Same here. Same here. Hey, same here. Well, bro, this is another quite fine mess we got ourselves in. I got ourselves in. Hey, I was perfectly fine. Fine watching over G until you insisted I assist the other X-Men in finding Professor Xavier's new girlfriend. Girlfriend. Really, Scott? Playing a blame game? I thought Professor Xavier taught you better than to play, considering that you're the leader of the X-Men. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, right. I must say when I joined the X-Men, I didn't think we'd actually get captured on an alien pirate ship. Neither did I. Well, then consider this your a very interesting experience. Scott and Alex, I presume. Scott and Alex, I presume. We haven't been fully introduced. I think it's time for a proper. I am Corsair. I am the captain of a pirate group called of a ship called the Starjammer. And as of now, you are currently my prisoners. My prisoners. Listen, Corsair. My prisoners, and you're gonna, and at least until we arrive on board the Ken's, on the Ken's warship, where I will exchange you and the Emperor Crystal for a very hefty bounty. Listen, Corsair, I don't know what do you think you're gonna gain, but you can't give the Emperor to the Ken. That guy's a madman. Scott's right. He's gonna use that crystal to destroy the universe and create a new one under his rule. I assure you both. The Ken it's not gonna get anywhere near that crystal, because you two are gonna kill that scumbag and his brat sister before he even gets a chance. Wait, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Well, I think it's better if I start at the beginning. As I'm sure you both could tell, I'm not like the other members of my crew. I'm actually from your world, Earth. Wait, you're from Earth? How's that possible? Years ago, I used to be a humble tour pilot. My job was I had a job there where I flew a standard biplane to deliver supplies to nearby villages, as well as give tours to people that are new to my area. I had a good job. I was even married. I was even married to the most beautiful, to the love of my beautiful wife, like Sarah, who blessed me with two sons, who actually had the same names as you two. Really, what a coincidence! We actually have parents that Alex do not socialize with the enemy. Well, I'm just trying to be social. Social. It's okay. It's okay. I understand your anger towards me after I attacked you and your friends, but I assure you, my reasons are not what you think they are. Well, like I was saying, I was married. I was married and blessed with I was two sons, two handsome sons. We had who I had a good life. I had a good life. And in fact, that all changed when I took me and my family on a family flight trip through our homeland's mountains. It was something since I was a very busy man, I didn't spend my time, so I thought it would be a good way that I could spend time with them as a family. But then out of nowhere, my ship, my plane was attacked. My family, my sons would probably assume that it was a plane, but it actually wasn't. We were attacked by a Shi'ar warship. warship, I knew that we wouldn't survive. So I asked my wife Sarah to put my to save my, put our only parachute that we had on board on my oldest son Scott, and fasten my young Alex on board on it, so they can escape. Escape. Unfortunately, it worked. My boys were able to escape, but my wife and I weren't so lucky. At first, I thought we would be just. I thought we would meet our end on board my plane, but surprisingly, we were teleported before my plane crashed on a nearby mountain. We were it was very we were taken on board the ship, and we were unfortunately greeted by the Shi'ar and their master, the Ken. They captured and enslaved us, experimented on us, and unfortunately, the result killed my one true love, Sarah. I lost my life, my love, Sarah, my one true love that day, and my only family. I'm so sorry, Corsair. I had no, but your story, it sounds very similar to what happened to me and my brother Alex. Really? Yes, we also lost our parents in a plane crash just like it. Wait a minute. What was your parents' names? Robert and Maria Summers. Wait, no, it can't be. Was this them? Wait, why do you have a locket of your mother? Why do you have a locket of her mother? Wait, what's going on? I don't believe it. Scott? Alex? Wait a minute. What? Alex? What's going on here? I can't believe it. Scott, Alex, you're my sons. And I'm your father. Wait a minute, you're our father? But that's impossible. Our parents died. You assert yourselves that I survived. I survived, and my mother, and your mother did too, until the Ken got his hands on her. I don't believe it. I can't believe it. So all this time you were alive? Why didn't you come and get us? Why didn't you find us? If you survived all this time, why didn't you come and find us? Do you know? Yeah, man. What's the deal? Do you know what we've been through? How has we been through? I was forced to serve a mutant a crazy mutant that experienced mutants for kicks, and I spent my entire life moving from orphans, dealing with people dealing with having to always had to be turned down by parents that don't want me because I was a mutant, because I was a freak, always being teased and tortured and tormented by my fellow orphans because I was different from them. Do you know any idea? I'm so sorry. But I fought. But from where I was standing, I thought that you two perished before before you reached the surface. I thought that you died that day after you saved. That's why I didn't. You saved you. But what happened then? All right, Dad. If you, I don't want to hear anymore. Please, listen. This could be the last chance. If I know you're angry, but no matter what we just learned, that I am still moving forward with my plan. And if you want to something, you must. All right, Dad. All right, finish your story. Well, like I was saying, I was enslaved. I was put in a slave camp where I met the other members of my crew, which you met it. That over there is She-Cat, Mon Jones, and Kreska, my loyal crewmen and friends. And when we spent years together, enslaved to as the Shi'ar Empire's slaves, until a riot broke out, and I was able to escape. We worked together to me and my crewmen worked together to escape the Ken's slave camps, and we formed and at that point we became the Starjammers. We swore an allegiance to one another, and they had our lives to make the Ken pay for the pain that he caused us over all those years, especially me. And now that you know that it was your mother that the Ken killed, don't you want to help me to kill the Ken? well, besides the fact that I just found out that our father was that we found out was our father was a no good pirate that spent his life really. I assure you, I may be a space pirate, but I'm not like those pirates that I read that you read in those books as a kid, Scott. Don't talk to me like I'm your that you're still my father Corsair. Father, so you're not my. But who would look for his sons? And besides, I have a new besides a man named Charles. Besides a man who besides a man who's proven to be more of a father than you ever been. Told me that killing is not the way. Much as I want to avenge the death. Much I want to make. Not much as me. I just want to make they can pay for the pain that apparently caused for the reason why we lost our family that day. For sorry, family, we can't. I agree with my bro Scott. We much we want as much as we hate as the Ken now. We cannot do what you ask. All right, fine. If you won't stop, if you won't end Corsair's to Ken's life out of revenge, then do it to make sure that crystal doesn't fall. If you really want, if you really want the Ken to get the crystal, then give it back to Andrea. Help us keep it far away from you. I cannot do that either. Can't do that either. That crystal is the best thing I have yet close enough to Ken to end him. And if you won't do it, then I will. Is the fate of the entire union is it really as important to one woman? It was to me. I am sorry, Princess. We still can't locate Sergeant Blast. We must Blast. But sorry, I was afraid of Sergeant Blast. We can't find him anywhere. Perhaps hey, Lockjaw, do you think I'm supposed to help? Oh, that's okay. I'm sure I did your best. Phoenix, Jean, Gray. You said yourself you possess the power of the Phoenix. Think you can use your powers to find the Empire Crystal. I'm still very weakened, but I have been trying to use my powers, my newfound abilities to find Scott. Before I wasn't able to find. Without usually I would need my professor and I would need Cerebral to find mutants like Scott and Alex at far distances. But with my newfound powers, I think I will take time. And I know that when I do, I'll be able to take us there immediately as soon as I get a location. I just hope Scott and Alex can last that long. I can't believe it. Our father was alive all this time. I never once tried to find us. He spent his entire life scattering the universe, playing space pirate, and dedicating his life to revenge and wanting to find his own sons. I can't believe it. Look, Scott, don't hate me for this, but maybe we should help our dad out. Well, Alex, how can you say that after everything? After how are we going? After everything he put us through, after not to mention that goes in everything the professor ever taught us. I know, Scott, but I'm sure. But I know, Alex, but you have to. I know, Scott, but listen. All my life, I've hated you and hated you for not finding me sooner, for not finding me before Sinister did, for leaving me at the mercy of Sinister's mad experiments. That after you found me out, after you, Professor, and the other X-Men showed me the true path, I realized that all that time I was angry with you was a big waste of time. And it was a waste of so much energy. And you know, I'm done being angry, even toward my father. Look, I'm sure whatever this pain that we're carrying, we feel right now, I'm pretty sure it's just as painful for our father. I'm sure if our father really did. If my father really did know that we were still alive, that we actually survived the crash like he did, I'm sure he would have found us. And besides, I highly doubt that I don't think we have enough time to convince our father that that plan of his is a bad one. So are you saying that we actually help him? Well, considering that we're just in the room right now, I don't think we have much of a choice. A choice. Oh, Scott. But if anything, I know. Well, if anything, I'd say right now, perhaps we can't. Perhaps it's time that perhaps you think you could let go of that anger just for a few minutes, at least until we stop Corsair and stop the can once and for all. Like, your sons. That's incredible. So I always thought when you told us that you lost your family, that your sons perished that day along with, on the day of the crash, like you told us. I thought the same way too until I met them. I told them my story, courses, and after looking deep in their eyes, I know that they are my boy, and they know that I'm their father. And if that's true, then can you really live yourself of actually putting your own sons at risk? Carissa is right, Corsair. Corsair, if they really... I know that you want to avenge the death of your... yes, ever since you told us about what happened, what the Ken did to you and destroyed your family that day, we know for a long time we know how angry you were after the loss of your family, but now that you just found out that your son survived that crash, and are you really? I've heard you might. I really know what your anger, your lust for revenge. I really rest the lives of your own sons to avenge the death of your wife. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm clearly a terrible father, but I can't. But I cannot pass up this opportunity. And if I have passed the opportunity to, opportunity. But I assure you, I won't have to my sons. I would rather if, or your lives. And but I'm also, as I want you. That's why if anything goes, if my plan goes wrong, I want you. I want you to get. I want you three to. I want you to try and get my sons. Try to pick my sons if I can't, and if that's not possible, I want you three to get as far away from me as possible. If I can't, I want. We won't abandon you, sir. I know you won't. But that's why I'm ordering. I know you won't. I know that's why I'm ordering you two. If I fail, I won't be able to forgive myself if something ever happened to you. Before now, you three were the only family I had left. I have now. I can't let you risk your own lives for my own desire for petty revenge. Please promise me that. Very well, sir. We'll do what you ask. Corsair, we are arriving at the coordinates now. All right, Jones, help me get my sons. Yes, sir. Well, since now that you have a minute, what did you say? All right, we thought about it, Dad, and we decided to help you. Thank you. I knew I could count on you. Don't think this changed anything. For all we know, you lost. I just want to know you lost the honor of being our father years ago. I understand, and I will. Jones and I are going to release the collars that we placed on you that inherited powers. Once that we used to inherit your powers before. Once Corsair and his sister is in range, I want you to use. You want to use the full blast to kill them. Understood. Of course, Dad. Look, before we go, we have to ask if you knew that we survived that plane crash. If you knew that we were still alive, what would you do? Well, if we survived, if I knew that if you survived that crash like I did, I want you to know not even the entire Imperial Navy, the entire Shatari would keep me from finding. If I knew that you would. I promised you. I promise you. If I knew that you were still, nothing would stop me from finding you and holding you two in my arms like before. I'm just sorry that I know I'm a horrible. I know that I cannot undo the damage that I caused on you two. But if we do manage to survive this, I would like a chance to make things right, if that's okay. We'll see. Right, come. Go. Okay, before I go, I just want you to know, I want you to know it was an honor to fight alongside you, and I just want to thank you all, you three, for your loyal service. I can never ask for a better crew or a better group of friends. We feel the same way, Captain. Good luck, you too. You know, that woman that stopped you from attacking me before. Who is he? Her name is Jean. She's the love of my life. She is the love. I'm glad to hear that you found someone special in your life, Scott. You know, she actually reminds me a lot of your mother. She even has her hair and her eyes.